versus Joshua Waddington and his attorney Alexander Hamilton, solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. All rise. The People's Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marilyn Milian is now presiding. Be seated and come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Okay. Ms. Elizabeth Rutgers, you are suing Mr. Joshua Waddington for $240,000 in back rent that you say is owed to you over the course of the last many years while he occupied your brewery. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. He's took my property and gave me no money, and I'm almost homeless now.
Now, let me hear from the lawyers. So you are suing under the Trespass Act.
Yes.
Passed by the New York legislature.
Yes.
That says that you can sue and they can't give as an excuse war.
Correct.
All right. Now, Mr. Hamilton.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor. The New York State Trespass Act lies in direct confrontation with our Treaty of Paris, which is our peace agreement with Great Britain.
Well, first of all, I disagree with Alexander Hamilton completely when he implies that the United States of America is one nation. New York is a sovereign nation under the Articles of Confederation. That is our government in 1783.
The Articles of Confederation are an abridgment of our Supreme Federal Act, which is the Declaration of Independence, wherein we take upon ourselves sovereignty and the right to enact war, peace, and treaty. Hence, we have a right to establish the Treaty of Paris. It is absurd to say that when two parties...
Hamilton is famous for arguing from fundamentals, not technical details, and he would submerge his opponent in a tsunami of words.
And established in the New York Constitution of 1777.
Folks, I've got to tell you, this case presents some of the most important issues facing the democratic experiment that is America. Listen to me, Ms. Rutgers. I understand your pain. I am a Cuban American, okay? I have been through what you have been through. My family has been through what you have been through. When Castro took over, many of my family lost much of what they owned and just had to say goodbye. So it is not that I am unsympathetic to how it is that you feel at this moment. You know why Mr. Hamilton is going to win this case? Because it is fundamentally fair. It is wrong as a court to punish people for following the law that's in effect when the law changes later. Mr. Waddington, what am I supposed to be punishing him for? He followed the law that was in effect at the time. Well, courts are in the business of encouraging people to follow the law, not punishing people for following the law. Not here, not today, and not at the People's Court. That's my ruling.
Egbert, am I getting my money?
No, I'm afraid not.
In the real case, a panel of 7 judges issues a split verdict, accepting only some of Hamilton's arguments, awarding Mrs. Rutgers merely £800. The case is perceived as a Hamilton victory, and it advances the notion of judicial review, that federal law trumps state law, and that courts should have the power to decide.
It is the establishment of the precedent that the national...
I think one of the most interesting things is that this case is the precursor to judicial review. I mean, that was a very novel concept at the time. I mean, this is something that Alexander Hamilton basically created in this case and argued in this case. And now it's a part of our Constitution and it's a part of the fabric of our courthouses that judges can sit in judicial review of an enacted law and decide whether that law can stand or is being struck down as invalid.